everyone, and welcome. This is Justin Bressette, uh, and this is the Dog Pound Podcast. I have a special guest on the show today, 2024 wide receiver, UConn commit, Brock Montgomery. Welcome to the show, Brock.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. So, UConn Nation, is very excited. Everybody was reposting and the Twitter pod, and they were very happy. Can you tell UConn Nation a little bit about yourself?
I was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. I have three older siblings. I'm the youngest by 7. My brother played college football too at the University of Cumberland. Uh, my dad played a little bit of baseball. I love to take trips to the beach. I love going down to Florida. Just a little vacation. Uh, I love Christmas time. This is the season. I mean, I don't mind the cold weather, so UConn's pretty good.
Right. No, yeah. Up here it's pretty cold right now too. Yeah. Why did when I'm kind of curious? Why did you commit to UConn? What made it a a yes for you?
The coaches, they treated me like family when I first got there. Coach Mora, he's just so chill, and he came from UCLA, which he's a big time part of this program, and I knew him going into UCLA. I used to talk to UCLA a lot before he transferred over there. So I knew Kashif Moore, the wide receiver coach. He played at UConn, and he had a lot of success there. And I just know he can get me to the next level and develop wide receivers.
Yeah, talking about Chief Moore and Nick Charlton too. They came to visit you yesterday. How did that go?
Oh, it went really good. Just talking about future references, how because I come up there on January 14th to get moved in, everything. We got Cole Williver coming, the new quarterback commit, the 4-star. They're just trying to get us together and get our timing down on routes and stuff. So we're trying to get up there early.
Nice, nice. I'm so glad. I'm sure UConn Nation is going to be very happy too. Like I've been telling everybody, 2024 class, you guys coming in, you guys are fast, you guys are agile, you're pure athletes, and I actually think that you guys are going to be the foundation. To even build a stronger foundation up at UConn, and we're very excited that you guys are joining.
Yes, sir.
All right. What impressed you on your visit at UConn when you went up there?
When I went up there for my official visit, of course, they're a top 25 program in academics. That's where me and my mom, we're talking about it. That's an important thing for me. Just in case I don't make it to the next level, I just want to get my education and my degree, and just make sure I have a life outside of football. Because football is only a couple years of your life. So, you know.
Oh yeah, like Coach Moore always says too. School is the most important thing too, and he wants all his athletes to get their degrees and just become better men, which is great to hear. I'm glad you have a good head on your shoulders, and
Yes,
that's really
sir.
good to hear. What was the recruiting process like? The whole recruiting process too, from start to finish.
So I read that Friendship Christian. It's a private school in Lebanon. I started out my sophomore year. I had no looks. Went to camps over the summer after my sophomore year. Kept on going to camps, balling out, just trying to do my best. Then comes my junior year. At the end of my year, I had 1,100 yards receiving. I had an offer from Louisville, EKU, and Toledo, and so I was talking to SEC coaches and ACC and FCS, FBS schools, and they're just talking about like where's your varsity film? I mean, it's 1A. They're so small down there, and competition was so easy. So they're like, I think you need 6A to show what you can really do. I'm okay. Well, I guess I'll try to get in contact with some 6A schools. I was looking around. I saw my quarterback that be on my 7-on-7 team go to Riverdale. So that's what really pushed me to go to Riverdale, and went to Riverdale. My first, I think it was like the first month I got there, I had already gained 20 more offers than what I had
Wow,
at French.
that's
Um,
crazy.
put in UConn, then the recruiting process stopped a little bit, and they kept on going back up throughout the year after getting more and more yards. So it's been fun.
Yeah, and the one thing that is I think making it harder on high school recruits too is the transfer portal and like everything that's going around in the NCAA right now. What's your thoughts on that?
And the transfer portal is a little tricky. You know, all the players just want find a home, a place where they can ball out and earn some money on the way. So I'm really tricky. I don't know much about the transfer portal. I just know that there's over 2,000 portal right now.
Yeah,
Um, I just don't want to get stuck in the portal myself. If somebody doesn't pick you up, I mean you're stuck. So
yeah, exactly. I think you're in good hands up in UConn. I don't think you have to worry about that. I mean, you have a chance to play, you have a chance to ball out, and it's a great opportunity for you. And I think you're gonna really enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the whole atmosphere and just the on-campus activities too is just great.
sir,
So, all right. So so you started out your first 3 years at Freedom Christian, and you had a very impressive stats. So you went 94 receptions for 996 yards and 29 touchdowns, and and that's very impressive. How did it feel to win states while you were there?
I mean, that's my last year, my junior season when we won state. It was a challenge. We just got some new O linemen in there, which really helped out. I mean, because you got to win up front first games. Then we had our quarterback Garrett Weekly. He's a really big team. It felt really good today. I mean, I had 3 touchdowns in the state championship game. Crowd was going wild. Um, it came down to a last play kind of game, so it was really really fun to finally get that ring and to finally show out.
Oh heck yeah! The postseason too. It's totally different compared to the regular season. When you're in the postseason, it just feels totally different as an athlete. So, and then all of a sudden, your senior year, right? You went to Riverdale. Impressive stats too. 76 receptions for 1,295 yards and 17 touchdowns. What are you gonna miss most about playing at Riverdale?
I'm definitely gonna miss my teammates. I mean, I feel like we created a bond. The first 2 weeks I got there, I'm pretty sure everybody hated me because I was just pushing them so hard. 'Cause I wanted to win another ring. But after that, I mean, everybody was on the same page. We all loved each other. Get the season and just trying to do our best. But I'm definitely gonna miss the bonds that we share.
Yeah, no, it's definitely hard, especially senior year. It's like, oh man, I wish it never ended. But with you pushing your fellow teammates, I have a feeling that when you come up to UConn too, you're gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to be a leader on and off the field. Get the guys good in the classroom and in the wide receiver room or anywhere I can help.
Yeah, no, that's great. And playing against some of the P5s next year and some of the bigger schools, when a kid's out there playing for the other team and he just wants to get you. He just wants to hit you so hard. What are you gonna do? Some kids quit, but some kids are like, no, you're not gonna bully me around. What type of player, what type of wide receiver are you on the field?
I mean, I know it's gonna be a physical game. I know every DB would love to lock me up. I mean, I would too if I was a DB. I would love to lock myself up, but I'm gonna be physical. I'm gonna be fast. I'm gonna give you the best I have every play. I'm not gonna I'm not just gonna give up after he got me for one play. I'm gonna come back and play and do my thing. So
Yeah, no, that's a great way to think about it. A lot of players, it's tough in college too because they're all coming from high schools and they're all, the number one guy, and then all of a sudden you get meshed with a bunch of, great athletes in college. And I have a feeling, if you have great positivity in college, the teammates, it's just going to help your teammates out. Um, what do you think about that? Have you ever experienced where like a bunch of kids were very negative and all of a sudden, there was another side where the other half were like, no, we have to stay in this thing.
that's definitely how it was. When I was at Friendship my sophomore year, everybody, I'm pretty sure they were used to losing. I mean, we had solid years. We went like 5, 7, and 3, but they don't think they won as much as we did my junior year when we won state. We had some guys who really wanted to win. We brought in some D linemen that did not like our negative attitude. I always try to stay positive. I always think like no matter what, as long as we do. But yeah, I've had a team like that, and finally flipped that around. So.
No, that's great. And with Kashif Moore as your coach too, have you talked to him about what he expects out of you in your freshman year?
I mean, I know the spot's not gonna be given when I get up there. Of course, I got to work hard for it. Show out in the classroom too. Make sure my are up to standard, excelling. I also got to prove that in practice that I'm the best. So I got to come up there and do the work. But hopefully, I do start my freshman year and hopefully go for a fresh record, maybe break 1,000 yards. You never know.
I'm always in the stands too. I'm a season ticket holder, and you'll probably hear me shouting at the rink. I think you're definitely when I saw your films, you're a type of athlete that no matter what, you put your body against the wall, you're going to catch that ball no matter what, and your route running is so crisp, and your speed it's crazy. It's crazy fast, and it's unbelievable. I mean, coming up to UConn too, I have a feeling you're going to push people around, and I'm glad.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely gonna try.
Definitely. Um, are let me think. How will you be an impact to the wide receiver core at UConn, and what type of receiver are you expecting to be?
Hopefully I can make an impact. I might not be the fastest when I get there or the most physical when I get there, but I'm definitely going to try to be the smartest. I think I'm the smartest on the field because it's not all about speed and strength. It's about the smarts and because some routes, you got to take slower time on for it to develop, for the quarterback to know when you're going to how it's supposed to be ran. I think I can make a big impact in that in the smart area, and then I'll have my teammates and stuff get faster and stronger, just like I'm going to push them in the film room and in the weight room. So,
Yeah, no, that's great. Early signing periods coming up. Are you doing anything special for that?
yes, sir. I think we're doing a signing day December 20th in Riverdale High School's gym. Um, I think we're gonna have a bunch of people there. I think my mom, because I'm also graduating early next week is when my sign day is. So after next week, I'll be graduated and then trying to get up to UConn's quick. Um,
Oh, nice.
I think we're doing a big party at Riverdale days because also we have Jalen Thompson who's graduating early. He's and Keyshawn Williams who's going to Michigan State. That's signing early, so we're doing a big.
Oh, heck yeah. Another last moment. Let's do this thing, right? I bet you're
Sure,
very excited for that.
sure, I am.
So and a lot of the teams, like after seeing UConn last year, we had kind of a rough season, right? But before that, we went 6-6. Throughout the off season, we had a lot of chatter about the Big 12 and all that good stuff. It was a lot of rumblings and everything like that. Was that, what do you think about that?
I mean, they had some mentions about going to the Big 12 conference, but I really didn't hear much. I just knew like they were FBS independent conference. You know, they were playing pretty like four Power Five schools a year, and I mean, I don't really hear much about it, but I think we could play in the Big 12 conference. We just need to get some more players and a lot of stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and the independent scheduling too. I think that's a lot of fun. A lot of kids, you've heard too. There's some transferring going around saying, independent, it's okay." But what do you think about the independent schedule?
Independent conference, it gives us a chance to like ourselves. I mean, we can pick whoever we want. I guess uh, uh last at Tennessee, Coach Moore to push them mentally and physically during that game, to make them better. And then y'all play USF, a couple other good schools, Power Five schools. I know we got Maryland at Maryland this next year, first game of the year. That's going to be a tough game. I don't know if Tua's brother's staying there for another year, but I think he just wants to push us to be the best. So I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of growth, and the coaching staff, I think, is very excited about this. I'm sure all of you are very excited about this. I think next year's schedule too. Looking at it, I think it's definitely a lot of winnable games on there. I think we might, we could definitely go back bowling.
Yeah, yeah, we can.
I mean, I love it, and I love I just love how you think, thinking about this and just enjoying it. I mean, that's great. Some fun questions too. What's your favorite food?
Hold on, you're glitching out a little bit. What'd you say?
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Uh, I love chicken. You know, you can't go wrong with chicken. I also love steak, uh, and some fries. You know, something simple.
Heck yeah. Who's your favorite professional athlete?
I does it have to be currently or like just at all time?
Oh, all time.
All time, I'll have to go with Calvin Johnson. You know, I think
Calvin
his
Johnson.
game fits my game. Big physical receiver. It's really fast. So I just love watching him growing up.
Oh, he's a monster. All right, who's your favorite professional sports team or teams?
I had to go with the Tennessee Titans. You know, I mean, growing up in Tennessee, that's all I went to is Tennessee Titans games. So,
Tennessee Titans. I'm a big Cowboys fan. Who is your favorite UConn player of all time?
I have to go with the one and only Kashif Moore. You know,
Of course.
he was a beast there. He's also my wide receiver coach, so I got to go with him.
Yeah, no, Kashif Moore, he was one of my favorite players. And we had a lot of greats. What's nice about UConn, you saw all the helmets, NFL helmets on the wall, uh, and they definitely push you to the limit to go to the NFL. What's your plans after college? Do you want to go professional or?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, if I have a chance to go professional, I want to take that. But also, if I even if I don't go, I'm still going to get my degree and focus on school still, and just grad. Most important thing is graduating from college. So, but if I
Oh
can go to
heck
the
yeah.
NFL draft, I'd love to.
Yep, I don't blame you at all. College is very important. Um, the Matt King, the director of strength and conditioning. Have you been able to talk to him at all?
Uh, when I was on my official visit, I didn't really get to talk to him a lot. I just introduced myself and He knew. I think I was committing there soon, but I didn't get to talk to him a lot. But he's glad to have us there.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. So, is there any other is there any final things that you want to say to UConn Nation?
Uh, you know, we better go bowl season this next season.
Oh heck yeah, and we're holding you to it.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm very happy that you wanted to come on today. I know it was kind of a shorter one, but what I'm trying to do too is trying to introduce you guys, and then later on too we'll go in more depth in shows and stuff. So I just want to say thank you for coming on today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the show. You can follow me at the Dog Pound Pod. And Brock, where can people follow you?
You follow me on Twitter at Brock Monty6 or on Instagram at Brock Monty6. It's all the same. So
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Did you hear me?
oh host, you're glitching out a little bit.
Oh,
All I
glitching?
heard.
I was saying, I hope you have enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you very much for coming on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.